no need to ask before. All right. We have Alicia Doyle, Shelby Coker, head coach Lisa Carlsen here. Coach, can you give us a statement about tonight's win?
Yeah, I think for 37 and a half minutes, that was probably some of the best basketball that we've played, right? That's an interesting ball game, to say the least, but that's a very good basketball team that we just beat. And I'm really proud of everybody who stepped on the floor. These two next to me were huge tonight, but I was proud of our effort, really, with everybody who had an opportunity to step on the floor.
Coach, so coming off the last game, Buffalo, a different kind of game. You guys responded really well from that game, dominated early in the paint, aggressive defensively. What was the message to the team before this game? How was practice feeling like? What allowed for this performance? Well,
I think I was probably most proud of us on the defensive end, if we don't look at the last few minutes and when they really caught fire from behind the arc. But I thought we did a great job of staying locked in defensively. Kent is a team that averages 76, 77 points a game. And for us to kind of keep them in check for the most part was really important for us. And I think that can be a huge confidence builder, right? Obviously, we hit some big shots. People played really well on the offensive end. But even without that, I think defensively, our ability to stay focused on the task at hand was really good.
I was going to say, with it being National Girls and Women in Sports Day today, I think I've covered 2 or 3 now. And there's always a lively crowd with a loud audience. If any, what role does that play to your guys' performance?
I told these guys in the locker room before the game, they all grew up admiring someone, right? They wanted to be like somebody, and now they're that. They have young basketball players that want to be like them, and there's a responsibility there. We're lucky enough to live it every single day, and we don't take that for granted, but I asked them to reflect on when they were little and who they looked up to and wanted to be like, and we have that responsibility. They have that responsibility. I think they take it seriously. I think they embrace that, and I think they do a heck of a job of being great role models.
Coming into this game, you guys in Kent State were the best three-point shooting teams in the MAC. Was there a focus on that? You guys came out on top in that category. You guys paying attention to that defensively? What were some things that you could attest to being better than them in that category?
Well, I think we had some players really shoot the ball extremely well from 3, right? I thought Sid was phenomenal off the bench, especially in the first half. She hit some big ones for us. And then again, these two were really efficient and really good from behind the arc. So we have all the confidence in the world in our players' ability to shoot the 3. It's always going to be a part of what we do. And I think we did a great job of sharing the basketball, finding the right players, and then knocking down shots when they were open.
Could you touch on Laura Nichols' impacts over the last couple of weeks? I know she's kind of went in and out of the starting lineup, but for the last 4 or 5 games, she's been in the starting lineup. Could you touch on her impact?
We rely on Laura for a lot of things, but especially on the defensive end. Her initial matchup tonight against Jenna Batch, I thought she did a great job on her early. She's a tough matchup, and we ask her to defend the best perimeter player every single night. I think she embraces that role. I think she does a great job with it. Sometimes it's not what you see in the newspaper when somebody is dependent on the defensive end, but it's so critical to our success. And I've been really proud of her approach in accepting that role and really excelling in that role, especially in the last few weeks.
Coach, can you touch a little more on this victory moving forward? How for the last leg of the season, how does it feel like getting the job done, finishing closing the game out in this game against a really good MAC team?
Yeah, anytime we step on the floor against a MAC team, it's a huge game for us. And a lot of teams feel that way in the league right now, right? The standings continue to change all the time. People are fighting for what does it look like either to get to Cleveland or seeding or whatever. So, like I mentioned, we beat a really good Kent State team tonight, but it's one game. And the next one will be just as important as this one. Hopefully it's a great momentum builder for us. I think it will be. Again, I think this is a group that's worked really hard. And I'm happy that they were able to have success on the floor tonight because they deserve that.
Now, a question for you, Alicia. You played 37 and a half minutes tonight out of 40. And I feel like that really speaks to your toughness. And you played through that fractured nose a month ago. So what allows you to be so tough and really just put your body on the line like that?
Honestly, I guess it's just my selflessness. Like, I just want so much for my team. So it's not really about me, it's about we. So sometimes, like, I might be tired or I might not feel like it, but it's kind of like, it doesn't really matter. Like, I want to be there for my team and do whatever I can to help my team win, so.
And Alicia, you were both knocking down threes tonight, and then also Sydney McCray got in and hit multiple threes also. Just how do you think you both were able to do that tonight?
I think with good ball movement, we were selfless with the ball, and then just consistent. Sometimes we haven't shot the ball that well, but continuing to do the same things that we've been doing and maintain that confidence in each other and in ourselves, I think, pulled through for us tonight.
Nothing to add.
I completely agree with that. I can't top it.
And then Alicia, you at the end. Well, this actually goes to both of you because at the end, Alicia, you had that block, which kind of denied the Kent State players' three-point attempt to bring them within one. I feel like your block really helped seal the game. And then you, Shelby, right after, you just played really like tough defense to stop them from getting a basket to bring it in. I guess my question for you guys is, what allowed for you guys to be so like stark on defense in such a high-pressure moment where you're probably really tired?
Just wanting to win. It's really that simple, just wanting to win. So doing whatever we could to make sure that they didn't win.
Shelby, so these last couple games, you've been on a great shooting run, 16 points per game over the last 5 games off really efficient shooting. What can you attest to this great shooting run? Another great performance, 21 points tonight.
I think just we continue to figure things out as a team, trying to get into a flow with each other and just good ball movement, teammates looking for me when I'm open, and I just hope that I can do my part when they do find me a good look.
Anything else? All right.
All right, thanks,
Great.
guys.
Thank you. Congratulations.